Hi, the Boya Mini 2 is the world's smallest microphone. Today we are taking a look at it. In chapter 1 you will get a small summary of my experiences with the Boya Mini 2 in the last weeks. In chapter 2 we will hear the raw sound quality of the Boya Mini 2. We will take a look at the raw sound quality of the comparison to the biggest competitor, the DJI Mini. And to be honest, I'm not a microphone or sound expert. So all of the sounds are straight out of the box. Plug and play is my best friend, so we will see how the user friendliness of such a microphone really is. Then, of course, that's the first part of the chapter 3. Then we will see what features coming with the Boya Mini 2 and what features are missing and which of them are really necessary. The Boya Mini 2 comes with an app. You can install it, you don't need to. It's an Android or iOS app. And of course, we'll see how the technical details are and what's in the box. In chapter 4, it's all about the verdict. Who is this microphone really for? Let me start with my brief summary. Is the microphone good? Yes, of course it is, but it's not for everyone. For the tiny package, the out-of-the-box sound quality, it's really great. So it's really easy to use. You plug the USB-C receiver into your smartphone, PC, action cam or another device with a USB-C port and you start recording. Additionally to the main task, recording the sound, the microphone got one feature, the noise cancelling. Within the app there are a few more, or at least one more, recording a safety track. A safety track is a second record stored in the app with a lower gain. But there are missing features. You need to decide if these missing features are no-go for you. For example, the receiver is really small and of that size, of course, there's no USB-C input. There's no hardware sound gain meter like in the DJI Mini. Or there's no cinch port in the receiver as well, and of course there's no display. So all of these missing features help keep the receiver really small. That's a big plus if you don't want to mess around with huge stuff. Plus, it's the only wireless mic that can be plugged directly into the Insta360 cameras, for example the X4, X4 Air or X5, which is then excluded from the picture through the stitching effect of the 360 camera because of the small package of the receiver. The reliability and the battery is above average, and for 60 euros, the price in Germany in January 2026, it's a really great deal. You get a lot for your money. But it comes with a cost. There are far fewer features or compatibility options than with the DJI Mini, for example, which costs only 20 euros more if you want the version without or with the charging case. If you know your use case and the Boya Mini 2 suits that, go for it. It's of course a really great microphone for that tiny package, the price and the sound quality. If you need a mic which is more versatile, go for another one, for example the DJI Mini. The most important thing is, of course, from a microphone, the sound quality. So how does it sound like out of the box? Well, I've been using the Boya Mini 2 the whole time up to now, so if you like the sound so far, that answers your question about the sound quality. Nevertheless, we will do a quick test where we test the sounds in different positions. So I hold up the mic close to my mouth and used my smartphone to record the sound from the Boya Mini 2 without the app. That's important because in the app you will find options to improve the sound quality of the microphone. Normally you don't hold up the mic like that near to your mouth, especially a small microphone like that, a small wireless microphone. So normally you clip it to your collar, chest, somewhere else. So let's see how the sound quality is from that position. So you will get a good feel of the raw sound without any gain in the sound level, because you can do it in the app. So we will do it later on, but for now we stick with that. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. Two blue fish swam in the tank. Her purse was full of useless trash. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The beauty of the view stunned the young boy. Two blue fish swam in the tank. The purse was full of useless trash. As an interim conclusion regarding the sound quality of the Boya Mini 2, it can be said that the quality is really good when held directly in front of the mouth. Logically, the microphone is quieter when held in different positions. The fact that the sound level can only be increased via the smartphone app is a disadvantage, but at least it's something. So we are comparing the Boya Mini 2 and the DJI Mic Mini. I'm speaking now into both microphones at the same time. By the way, you see my video light is off, so yeah, the picture is a bit darker, but the most important thing is the sound. And with the DJI Mic Mini, it's on my Fujifilm camera, and the Boya 2 is on my smartphone. So I'm recording at the same time the audio, and then we can compare how both microphones compare to each other when they are on chest level. So you see now they are on more like the collar level, and again I'm doing the same. The DJI Mic Mini is on my Fujifilm camera and the Boya Mini 2 is on my smartphone without the app, of course, so we can compare both at the zero gain with the standard settings, so you see how they sound out of the box and you can compare both. After the interesting sound quality, I wanted to check the DJI Mic Mini sound quality when it's connected to my smartphone. So here it is. I think it sounds similar to the Boya Mini 2, maybe a bit better, maybe a bit worse. We will see. So you get a good overview about that. And I think the failure was something in my settings at my Fujifilm camera. The microphone is really easy to use. With so few features and settings, it's hard to go wrong. Just take the mic and the receiver out of the box, clip the mic to your shirt collar and plug the receiver into your phone and you're ready to go. However, it's important to note that the microphone is very small and light. So if you have slightly larger hands, the transmitter or receiver may slip out of your hand. There's definitely a risk of losing them. The receiver doesn't got a USB-C port, also it's USB-C in port. That means that you are not able to charge, for example, your phone while you're using the microphone. There's a workaround, but the workaround requires a Y cable which splits up the charging via USB-C and the data port of it. It costs €8 or something like it, but then you have a cable additionally on your microphone and the transmitter or receiver. The receiver doesn't offer a hardware sound gain meter like the DJI Mic Mini. The workaround is to use the Android or iOS app. There's such a meter in it, but raising the sound quality level, via the software comes with the price of a reduced quality. The receiver doesn't offer a cinch port, so you're only able to use the mic with an USB-C device. The workaround is to use different adapters from USB-C to TRS or TTRS, depending on which device you want to use the Boya Mini 2 on. But as well, it requires more things which cost more euros and are bigger and sometimes not really that great to handle. The receiver don't offer a display or something else where you see which microphone is connected. So overall, it's a great little microphone for a fair price, but it's not for everyone. So in my opinion, the microphone is for people who are no sound expert like me and wants it simple while they are filming mainly with their smartphone, action cam or other USB-C devices. If you don't want to do that, or you want to include your DSLR or DSLM camera or something else with a cinch port, you need an adapter, or you start to go with a different microphone from the beginning. For example, the DJI Mic Mini, there is a cinch port and cable with it. So yeah, you need to see what you want to do, you need to know your use case, and then you need to decide which microphone you want to use, to get. overall, they are all great microphones in terms of sound quality. Overall, they have the same disadvantages in terms of the position on your chest, collar, or something else because of the distance to your mouth. And yeah, then you need to see if that's the right microphone, get it. It's great, so you can't go wrong with it. So that's it. Do you want to know more about the microphone? Write a comment and I try to answer it. Have a great day. Tschüss.